Hi, this is Eric Anderson, and I wanted to take a few minutes to introduce you to Blue Demos, our newly launched demo portal designed to be your single source of truth for all your demo needs. When you log in, you're greeted by a nice, mobile-friendly, and modern UI. As we scroll down the screen, we'll see several carousels that show us relevant content. For example, these are featured demos. We can then see the demos that we were looking at last, so we can continue viewing them. Popular tracks the demos that have been used most in the last 3 months. We can see content that's been recently added, and Trending Now is very much like Twitter that allows you to see what people are clicking on right now. We hope and anticipate that this landing page will help you find relevant assets right from the get-go, but we also know that you'll want to search for your own demos. So let's just say I want to do a demo with a client about Docker. So I'll type in Docker and I'll press Enter, and then I'll be taken to the detailed view where I can see all the demos that contain Docker. We're using Lucene searching to allow you to find the demos that you need, not only searching the demo titles, but the description, the benefits, the products that are included, the tags, all sorts of information so you can actually find the demonstration that you need. But it's not just searching by text, we're also introducing a series of filters that allow you to drill down and find the demo that you need. All these are listed over on the left-hand side and allow you to filter on multiple facets. So for example, we can filter on demo type, demo duration, whether or not a demo is featured, the industry that a demo is applicable to, who the target audience is. We can restrict by business unit, we can restrict by cloud and cognitive pattern, or segment. So to give you an example of how that works, I'll first say that I want to run a hosted demonstration. So yes, I know I'm using Docker, but I really don't want to set everything up myself. That now restricts the results to 4 different demos. And I also know that I'm talking to this customer about DevOps, so I'll scroll down to the segment section and filter on DevOps. So when I do that, I've reduced the results even farther. Now I can see there are 2 demonstrations. And when I click on more, I can view some more details about the demo without even going any further. I can see that directly on the search results screen. Now let's just say I look through these 2 demos and determine that based on the information I'm reading, I really want to schedule this Urban Code demo. So I can do that directly from the search result page as well. I'll click on the Reserve a Demo. I'll come in here and I'll pick my start date and start time, and then my end date and end time, and then I'm able to see what regions this is available to run in. So I can see that we can run in all 3 regions, APAC, EMEA, and US Central. So since I'm based in Austin, I'll pick US Central. I can then pick the purpose of the demonstration. So obviously this is just practice, but I encourage you, if you are actually using this with customers, please do provide the customer names, and more importantly, the Sales Connect information so that we can actually go back and track this use. Then finally, I'll click Reserve Demo. And I see a screen that says your demo reservation has been successfully processed. Please check your email for further instructions. I can click Close. And while we're waiting for that to happen, I'll show you a couple of the other features that we have. As I scroll down through this demo, we see additional information like what are the benefits of this product set? Are there any known problems with this demonstration? And then we have a large taxonomy section down at the bottom, so we can see the included software, including the versions, whether or not this was associated with specific industries or has specific tags, or are there specific cloud and cognitive use cases associated with it. Then in the far bottom right, we can see the products that are included in this demonstration. Now let's just say, for an example, I decided that this wasn't the demonstration for me. With any of this taxonomy information down at the bottom, I can click the magnifying glass and get taken back to search results that are immediately going to be limited by whatever I click on. So if I click on Urban Code Deploy, I'll see all the demonstrations that include Urban Code Deploy. And then just like any other thing, I could use the filter types to restrict this to a specific set of criteria. Now, I intentionally picked guided simulation because I wanted to show this because I think this is really valuable, especially to sellers as well as technical sellers. So a guided simulation is essentially a non-live demo that allows you to just simulate the demo as the name implies. You saw earlier how I could use this icon to reserve a demo. We can also see that this demo has documentation associated with it. We see that there are links associated with it, and you'll notice right now I'm linking to the Cloud Automation Manager wiki. And you may say to yourself, hey, that's only an IBM resource, and I'm glad you brought that up because with Blue Demos, we actually have the ability to give native access control to specific demo assets. So we can give IBMers access to certain things, business partners access to a subset of that, and even customers. As an example, you see that this demo also has videos associated with it. So if I click on the video icon, you'll see that this will take me out to a YouTube playlist that's publicly available. So as you might imagine, anybody can access these resources, so we can actually give customers access to specific resources within Blue Demos. As an example, they may be able to find and view these YouTube videos, but they wouldn't be able to schedule a demonstration. So I'm going to go ahead and close this and come back to Blue Demos. But what I really mentioned was the guided simulation. So imagine you're a seller looking for a demonstration on your iPad. You search Blue Demos for a guided simulation and you click the little picture icon, and what that will do is immediately take you out to our hosted guided simulation site. Now granted, there aren't very many of these right now, but I would like to extend this into the future. So imagine on your iPad you pull up something that looks like a real demonstration. Then you can tap on the screen and actually walk through a potential demonstration with a customer. Obviously you'd be giving some instructions along the way. As an example, here you might be talking about how we can provision out to all these various cloud providers and introduce our multi-cloud strategy, and then we'd click and be on our way. But you'll notice this is actually not really happening in real time. So if I click somewhere where I'm not really supposed to, you'll notice a little blue box that comes up that guides you through the next step in the process. So I didn't know where to click. Now I know that I'm supposed to go to requests, and I can continue talking to my customer from there. So it's just another option that allows us to have engaging conversations with our clients. So now back over in Blue Demos, I could also check my email, but I do want to point out you do have a reservations page. So since I just made a reservation, I can see that I had scheduled an Urban Code Deploy demo here. If I click on that, I'll get some details. I'll copy this password, go to this URL, enter the password, and now I have direct access to my demonstration. And this is running on SkyTap, so this is a hosted demonstration environment. I could use this icon to start up all the VMs. When I'm done, suspend it. It'll go away at the end of my reservation. And then I could go back and request another demo the next time that I have a need. So in any case, I hope you found this useful and got a quick introduction to Blue Demos. I'll probably be doing some follow-up videos that give some additional information about how you can do things like Power Search, but this should be enough to get you going. Thanks and happy demoing.